Hardcore mode, I think, is way too easy. So to make it harder, I'm gonna add 3 rules to the game. Rule number 1, no totems. Rule number 2, no elytras. And rule number 3, the challenge must be played in ultra hardcore. This challenge is gonna be insane, and I had so much fun recording episode 1, so I hope you guys enjoy this series. All right, guys, let's do this. Harder hardcore, season 1. And we're in a desert. You've got to be joking me. Like, of all the biomes, I spawned in the one with no trees. What are the odds, dude? Like, harder hardcore, starting off great. I'm just going to say that. We got food, at least. Do I see any shipwrecks that I could just grab? There is a shipwreck right there. Yes. Okay. So as I get this shipwreck, let me just tell you guys the game plan. Oh, there's another one right here. Dude, what? Now, usually in hardcore, you just like build a base as soon as you can. You get OP gear. Well, guess what? First thing we're going to do is get ourselves a turtle shell. Now, is there a reason I need the turtle shell? No, not really. I just think they're cool and they look awesome. So yeah, I'm just going to play the game how I'm going to play the game. The second thing we're going to do is get ourselves some healing items because we are playing in ultra hardcore. I'm not a total idiot and I kind of want the series to last a little bit longer than like 1 episode. So specific items like suspicious stews, golden apples, enchanted golden apples, you know, that kind of stuff. The third thing I'm going to do is just build a little tiny starter shack. Nothing insane. I don't want to build any mega projects right away. Pretty much just something to hold a couple of chests and store some items. And goal number 4 for today's episode is just to get a really OP donkey, one that's like super fast and can jump high. And the reason for that is I'm not going to use elytras to travel in this world because 1, I think elytras are a little bit too overpowered, and 2, why not? I think having a super OP donkey would be pretty funny and fun to travel with. Now, before we get ourselves a turtle helmet, we are going to need some basic materials, and where we spawned there weren't any trees, so the first thing we're going to try to find is some wood. I mean, there's wood in shipwrecks, but that's like not organic wood, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get your first wood by punching a tree, not by punching a shipwreck. Yes, I think I see trees. And there's freaking camels in the wild now, dude. And I saw this earlier, but you got the cactus blossoms. Like, this is such a cool little feature. I love that. What is that? Is that a chicken? Oh my gosh, it's actually a chicken. Dude, these new mobs look sick. Okay, we finally got some wood. So now I just need to make some basic tools. And since I'm not going to use totems in this world, shields are going to be super, super important for this hardcore adventure. I then made myself an iron axe, chopped down a bunch of trees, killed a bunch of animals for some smood. What? Smood? Did I just say smood? I meant food. What the freak? Why can't I talk? I then crafted myself a boat and whipped out my treasure maps to see where this treasure was. And hopefully the treasure is right next to some turtles. Oh my gosh, guys. We have another shipwreck right there. This is insane. Like, for random seed, guys. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. So much good stuff super close to the spawn. And I think as a bonus roll, guys, I'm not going to look up the seed of this world at all. Like, I'm just going to go in blind. If I want to find something, I got to explore for it. Dang. Okay, just iron. Iron's good, but I was like low-key really hoping for some diamonds. Like, imagine we get full diamond armor from just looting shipwrecks. There's a mushroom biome here too, guys. This seed is broken. What the heck? That's like just outside of spawn too. And another shipwreck. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so cool. For a harder hardcore challenge, guys, this seed is making it surprisingly easy. Nope, no, go away. Dang it. Oh my gosh, why do I always get hit by the stupid spiders, man? Those guys suck. So we're like right on top of this buried treasure, but my inventory is a mess. So I'm gonna make a bundle, just bundle some things up, and then we can finally see what loot we get. My gosh. I'm rich, guys. I'm so freaking rich. So now we are literally in a position to where we can find and breed some turtles. I just don't know where they would be. I feel like this is a good spot, but I just don't see them. The bright side to finding turtles, though, is like, look at all of these shipwrecks here. This is just crazy. Okay, what's in this one? Is this one good? Food. Yes, more food. Dude, man, low-key, this is a super lame ship. Like, just the food chest. That's boring. Good thing we got another one literally right next to it. So hopefully this one has some better gear in it. What the freak? Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. No, I'm like at 4.5 hearts. What was that? Was that a pufferfish? Bro, since when do you have to be careful running through the ocean? Like, why is everything in this game trying to kill me? Turtles! Yes! Oh, finally, what's up, little guys? Now, I know turtles take forever to hatch, so hopefully we can get this, like, scute helmet, like, relatively quick. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just gonna feed you guys some grass, and, now you guys just need to make me some turtle babies. And while I waited for these guys to grow up, I actually built myself a little sandcastle hut, which was just a temporary protection facility from the mobs. But guess what? Turns out it didn't even protect me from the mobs. No way. No way I just got shot by a skeleton. How the heck is that even possible? Like, I go AFK for 2 seconds and I get shot in the face. I'm freaking stuck in a sandcastle surrounded by stupid mobs at 1.5 hearts, guys. This is totally not terrifying at all. I just need these dang turtles to hatch so I can start getting some healing items or something, guys. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Oh man, they're gonna grow up and they're gonna give me everything I need. Oh my gosh, we got more. So now I just gotta get some seagrass and force feed these guys, let them grow up, and we can make a turtle helmet. Before I do that though, I just gotta wait till it's daytime so that these guys burn. I literally cannot risk taking any damage right now, guys. This is so scary. Yeah, bird. What the? How are they shooting? Why are you shooting the... No! Don't shoot the... Why are you shooting the turtles? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Since when did skeletons shoot turtles? Boom. All the mobs are cleared out, which means all we need to... Okay, what I'm trying to say is you can actually force feed these guys seagrass to make them grow up faster. Kind of like what you could do with cows and sheep and stuff like that if you just force feed them wheat. Yes. Okay, 5 scute. There we go. That only took like a couple minutes. It's awesome. So now what we can do is we can take our 5 turtle scute, whatever, make a turtle shell, and look at this. Look how freaking sick this is. Now, if you thought I was done with the turtle shell, you're wrong, because I'm actually gonna like fully max enchant this thing. And the best way to do that, I think, is to get some villagers. But before we do that, my health is super freaking low. So we need to get ourselves some healing items first. Now, one of the items we need is a regeneration suspicious stew. And over here, I think there's a little mushroom island where we can get some mushrooms. And something else I need to look out for is these little plain biomes, because if we look, oh yes, right here, you guys see that little white flower? That is an oxide daisy, which we can use to combine with suspicious stew and get the regen effect. And since I'm here, I'm just gonna collect as many of these oxide daisies as I can. The more I can get, the better. And there we go, 28 oxide daisies just from this little plains biome. So now all we need is mushrooms. So we're gonna go to that mushroom biome, get as many mushrooms as we can from that place. Now to actually make the suspicious stews, you need wood for bowls, and I literally don't have any wood. What the heck? So I had to go all the way back to spawn, chop down a bunch of trees, and we can finally craft our bowls and make our very first suspicious stew. There we go, guys. We finally got ourselves some regen. And then if we just munch on these soups, our health should regenerate. Yes, it does, guys. We officially have healing in harder hardcore. Let's go. Wait. Does this only heal you 1 heart? Didn't it used to heal you like 1.5 hearts? What the heck? That is so weird. All right, so we got a source of healing. We got ourselves a turtle helmet. So now what we need to do is find ourselves a village and just get this turtle shell fully enchanted to the max. Ladies and gentlemen, village acquired. So this is gonna be our little base of operations for the next little bit. So the plan is to pretty much just get a bunch of these librarian guys and just keep looking at their trades until they give me an enchant that I need. Is that a wandering trader? What the heck? How did you get here? What do you got for me? Hay bales, this guy trades stuff for emeralds? Dude, 1.21.5, I'm telling you, is such a cool update. Like, look at this. You can get emeralds. They got freaking pickaxes in here too. And for once, guys, I'm actually going to spare this wandering trader's life in hopes he can just give me some more emeralds. Where did he go? Oh, he's over here. Okay. Anyways, back to trading. We need so many books, so I'm hoping I get pretty lucky here in a little bit. Ooh, Aqua Affinity. That's a book that I need. I mean, I hate to buy it, but I need it, so I kind of have to get it, right? So it turns out there's not enough villagers here for all the books that I need, so what I'm going to do is build myself a little villager breeder in hopes of getting all of the villagers that I need to get all the books that I need to get this turtle shell max enchanted. Is that another wandering trader? Back to back? There's 2 of them in the same world. What? Oh my gosh, what is going on? This is so cool. I don't even know what to think or like say or do right now. I have 2 wandering traders in my hardcore world right now. What the heck? I don't know what Minecraft did to 1.21.5, but this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've only heard of this happening, but I never thought in a million years that this could actually happen to me. This is so stinking cool, guys. Anyways, so getting these books has taken a long time, so check this out. Boom. Look at that. All of the books that we need for this helmet. So now we just gotta make ourselves an anvil and start enchanting this turtle shell. Respiration, 21 levels. Oh, that's so gross. How am I gonna get 21 levels? Balls. Lots and lots of clay balls because you can trade clay balls with villagers and they will take those balls and give you emeralds, which gives you experience. Which means we can officially upgrade our turtle shell to the max enchanted turtle shell. Look at this thing. Protection 4, respiration, aqua affinity, unbreaking 3, and mending. It literally cannot get any better than this. This is the perfect turtle shell, guys. Now, something else I want to do in this series is name every single tool and piece of gear in the game. So if you guys have any name ideas for the turtle shell and our shield, let me know in the comments and I'll pick the best one. So we got ourselves some healing items. We've got a super OP turtle shell. You know what that means? It's time to start building a super sick looking starter shack. A couple problems with that. One, I have no idea where the heck I'm going to build it. And two, some of the materials needed for this project are absolutely terrifying to get. Ow, freak. This place is so scary, dude. So the cool thing about this build is I actually want to build it inside of a desert biome. And lucky for us, we actually spawned literally right inside of one. Hold up, a little bit of change of plans. I think it would actually be super cool if I built my base in the middle of a mesa biome. Like, look at this. This literally looks like it's from another planet. I'm liking this mesa biome. Like, this is pretty sick. Ooh, we got a nether portal there? Heck yeah. Hang on. Oh! Yes, our first golden apple in the world, guys. Since I'm playing with no regen, having this golden apple is actually huge because this is one of the only items that could heal my hearts. And not only that, but it is way better than suspicious stew. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. This is legit like a perfect chest for harder hardcore. This is so cool. I literally haven't even gone mining once, and it's like day 24, which is just kind of crazy. So does anybody else just roam around in their world for hours until they find the perfect base location? Because that's what it feels like I'm doing right now. Guys, I found it. I found where we are gonna base, and I am for sure putting my foot down on this. Look at this. We have all of this flat ground. We got freaking amazing scenery all the way around us. This is 100% the spot. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so excited. So the first thing we're gonna do in this new base location is actually build ourselves an iron farm. Now there's a ton of stuff you can do with iron, but the main reason I'm building this farm is because I need a buttload of iron trapdoors for this build. No! Oh, I killed one of the villagers. I'm such an animal. And the easiest way to get iron is to just simply build yourself an iron farm. Oh, freak. I was looking away. Oh my gosh. This is not good. Holy freak. I was ending my recording session and that guy came out of nowhere. Wow, if I did not have a shield there, I would have been dead. 100%. Holy cow. Hey, how's it going? I just went to lunch. It's been like an hour and a half of AFKing. Oh my gosh. This is insane, guys. Look at all of this iron. Dude, look at this. We got iron for days now. Now, there's still a good amount of materials to collect for the starter shack, and some of them are pretty dangerous to get, and I have absolutely no healing items left. Well, except for 4 golden apples, but we're only going to use those for emergencies. So the plan from here is to go exploring and find myself a ton of oxide daisies. So I no joke, have been running around my world for an hour looking for these oxide daisies. And it's low-key making me want to get like a super OP golden apple farm for a future episode, because I do not want to be collecting oxide daisies for 3 hours every single episode just to be able to heal. Okay, it took me a while to do this, but look at this. We have over a stack of mushrooms. We got a ton of oxide daisies, and fingers crossed, this is all we're gonna need for the rest of this episode. So going back to our starter shack, one of the main reasons we needed so much iron was to craft a ton of iron trapdoors. We're also gonna need a ton of copper, and one of the best ways to get copper in the game right now is to find yourself a trial chamber. And yes, I'm aware I have like no armor or protection for this trial chamber, but we're gonna do it anyway. Now these trial chambers spawn underground, and the odds of me finding them while caving is actually pretty low. Lucky for us though, we got villagers which we could use to get ourselves a trial explorer map to locate where the heck one of these things would be. So I officially have a new least favorite villager, this stupid cartographer guy. Look at this. In order to unlock the next tier, which is where the trial explorer maps are, we need to trade compasses. You want my compasses? Fine, take it. Ew, that's disgusting. This villager kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at this. A compass gets me that far. Dude, I don't even have enough redstone for all these compasses. What the heck? Lucky for us, iron really isn't a problem, but redstone, I was not wanting to go caving this episode. Dude, caving is terrifying. I don't even have like any armor for this either. You know what? Screw it, we're going for it. We are gonna try to get as much redstone as we possibly can in this cave. Oh! Ah! The freak, dude. Why are there so many of them? Oh my gosh, guys, this harder hardcore challenge is stressing me out so freaking much. Like, I'm legit gonna need better armor if I'm gonna continue in this challenge, but I kind of just like the meme of running around with just a turtle shell on. Okay, moment of truth, here we go. Please unlock a trial explore map. That's all I want right now. Okay. Are you kidding me? No! We didn't even get it. All that work for nothing. I hate these guys. They're so annoying. Now, because these cartographers are so stinking expensive to trade with, I needed more emeralds. And the best way to get emeralds was to trade iron for emeralds. And the only problem with that is I ran out of iron. So while I waited for the iron farm to do its thing, I actually tried to get myself a looting 3 book. Oh, I almost just broke it. Looting 3 for 21 emeralds? Yes, please. Thank you very much. Now, if you're wondering what I need a sharpness 5 looting 3 sword for, it's to kill a bunch of squids. And I needed a lot of sacks to turn into black dye because one of the materials for the shack was a ton of gray terracotta. And finally, after a bit of time and a ton of trading later, we unlocked a map dude to the journeyman level. And guess what, guys? He gave us a trial explorer map. Yes. Oh my gosh, guys, that took so freaking long, dude. Look at this thing. A trial explorer map or an inventory. This is the best day of my life. So these trial chambers are absolutely no joke. And for some reason, I thought it would be a good idea to just go in with the armor that I had on, which was absolutely terrible. We got ourselves a trial chamber, guys. I gotta be so careful not to be stupid here. Now, the whole reason I'm here is for this stuff right here, this waxidized, oxidized copper. And the only problem is these freaking natures right here just trying to end my life. And these guys are actually pretty easy to handle. All you gotta do is just be behind a little barrier, wait for them to spawn, and then just really take your time and not be stupid. Frick, that was stupid. Gosh dang it. Oh man, I think I have to eat a golden apple here. It's not worth losing this world over a stupid poison arrow. So once we cleared the first room, guess what? All we had to do is just mine a bunch of copper. Well, there goes our pickaxe. I guess we need to go get another one or something. Boom, new pickaxe acquired. Now we just gotta go back to the trial chamber. Wait, hold up. There's a slime chunk here? Dude, that is so freaking sick. We actually need some of this slime anyways. 38 slime balls from like 2 slime. Copper mining time. Let's go. We're gonna get so much of this stuff. Ow! There's seriously so much freaking copper here. Oh my gosh, guys. Talk about a voice crack. That one was bad. All right, guys. Fingers crossed this is all of the copper that we're gonna need. I have a feeling I might need some more trapdoors, but we'll get there when we get there. On a positive note, we do have all of the iron that we need for this build. We just need to get ourselves a lot more materials, and then we can start building this thing. Now, the next material I want to try to get my hands on is all of this stone stuff, but getting stone requires silk touch, which I don't have at the moment. But one thing I do have is villagers, and these guys are amazing for getting any enchantment that you want in the game. Oh, look at that, silk touch for 19 emeralds. That is so expensive. And then if I buy a pickaxe from this little toolsmith guy, disenchant it, re-enchant it with efficiency and silk touch. Look at this. Pretty stinking good pickaxe. However, we can make it a little bit better. Look at this, a perfect silk touch diamond pickaxe. It's only missing one thing, and that's a name. So yeah, drop your name suggestions in the comments. Stone mining time lapse. What's crazy? Such a cool time lapse. You should totally do more of these. Boom, look at that. All the stone right there. The next material I needed was a ton of terracotta to eventually craft into gray terracotta. Shout out to all the squids for letting me use their ink sacks. Appreciate you guys. Moving on, next material, dark oak. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy freak. Oh my gosh. That like actually got my heart rate going. For a second, my brain thought it was a creeper and that I was dead. Me and the turtle helmet, guys, we can literally conquer anything in this challenge. Next resource I need is a little bit of acacia and a lot more redstone, and these caves terrify me. I do not like being down here. Do you guys see any redstone anywhere? Oh, whoa. We got, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here. Ha! Get destroyed, child. Stupid. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so dangerous. Diamonds! It's so cool mining diamonds for the first time. That feeling never gets old. You guys want to see how fast I can mine ores? Check this out. Yeah, that wasn't even sped up. Like, that's genuinely how fast I am. Like, it totally wasn't edited in any way. We made it back to our base. We've got more than enough redstone, I think. We got a bunch of diamonds, some gold, super epic caving trip. Now, if you think I'm gonna mine all of these ores without a fortune pickaxe, you guys are so wrong. You guys know the drill. Give me some name suggestions for these guys. Oh, hey guys, I didn't see you up there. I'm just standing on top of my ore tower that I need to mine. Oh my gosh, that was awkward. You guys ready for the reveal? Check this out. Holy crap, I'm rich. Dude, look at all this. This is insane. This is awesome. Imagine having all of these diamonds and not doing anything with them. Does that bug you guys? Well, guess what? You guys gotta deal with it because this turtle shell is the only thing I'm gonna wear the rest of this episode. Now, we're so close to being able to build our starter shack. The last resource I think we need is brown concrete, which is actually pretty easy to craft. Oh my gosh, guys, I totally forgot I needed to go to the Nether and get some stuff. Dang it. Whew. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go through, shield up. Hang on. I need more stuff. I might be the dumbest Minecraft player ever going into the Nether with literally just a turtle shell. What am I thinking, guys? If I die, I guess I'll see you guys in season 2. Oh my gosh, guys. Why am I doing this? I'm so freaking terrified right now. Now, the reason I'm in the Nether is because I need shroom lights and some warped logs, whatever they're called. And I do not see one of those biomes anywhere. Okay, look at my surroundings. What do we have? We have a fortress right here in the middle of a soul sand valley. That is amazing. There's got to be a warp forest here just somewhere. Yes! Oh my gosh, guys. This is so dumb. Why am I doing this? Literally one wrong move and I will die. Oh, dude, my heart is like dropping in my stomach right now. We made it. We made it to land, guys. All that freaking stress for literally just a couple pieces of wood. Oh, man. This game, dude, harder hardcore is no joke. Now, before we can go back, I'm gonna get myself some of these little shroom light thingies. Oh! That's my time to go. See you guys later. I'm so done with the Nether. That honestly could have gone so much worse. I'm so glad it didn't. On a positive note, though, we do have everything that we need to start building the starter shack. So let's start doing that. And the first thing we needed to do was build a base on which we're going to build our little shack on. And the idea behind that is to basically elevate the build so that it doesn't get all sandy and stuff like that from the surrounding desert. Now, this being a shack and everything, I wanted to make it look rusty, kind of run down, a little bit torn up. I basically wanted something that fits inside of a barren wasteland, and I think this was the perfect build for it. And if you guys have seen anything Star Wars, they have like a futuristic kind of rundown vibe, and that's kind of what I was going for with this build. Kind of nerdy, I know, but hey, the cool thing about Minecraft is you can play and build literally however you want to play and build. Now, if you guys are wanting any lore behind this, don't get your hopes up because I'm not that kind of a Minecraft player, but let's just say this is like a Star Wars inspired build, and it's Anakin proof because of all the sand. And just like that, I think the exterior of this build is done. Look how freaking cool this looks. But if we look in the interior, it looks pretty pitiful. So that is the next thing we're gonna do, and to be honest, I have no idea what the heck I'm even gonna do for this. One thing I do know I'm gonna need is a bunch of quartz, because I want to do the inside with a bunch of quartz, and the only way you get quartz is by going in the Nether. Hang on, actually, I totally forget that you can get quartz from these mason villagers, and I'm pretty sure I have them all the way unlocked. Yes, I do. Look at that. 12 blocks of quartz. That's gonna take forever to get. Dang it, that means we are gonna have to go to the Nether after all. I don't like this. Why am I in the Nether? Dude, I'm gonna die to ghasts. Oh my gosh, I just almost punched that dude. That could have been the end right there. We're just gonna run across our bridge. That seems to be the safest place, believe it or not. Quartz. Yes, so I'm just gonna grab all of it in this area and I'm getting out of here. I do not want to die. Oh, ha ha ha. That little sneaky dude, and I have one arrow left, so look at all this quartz, guys. Mission totally accomplished. Now, I don't really know what I'm doing for the interior, but the first thing I want to do is just kind of fill this little door in and get myself a floor. The next thing I worked on was a control room, and I'm not sure what they're actually called in Star Wars, but it's the room that has all the computers and the technical gadgets and stuff like that. It's pretty much the room that powers the entire shack, and I wanted to make it look like it was doing that. I then worked on the main living area for the base. I really don't know the purpose for this other than to look good. Dadgum. This actually looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a good builder. I then threw in these cool lighting little areas. I don't really know what to call them, but they use shroom lights, quartz, and some iron trap doors. Then I started working on the most important part of any base, the storage room. And this part of the shack honestly took me a lot longer than I wanted it to, but I gotta say it was worth it because it really tied this whole base together. Dude. This is freaking awesome. This is honestly like the best base I've like ever built. From there, all I had to do is just move over some items and this starter shack is officially completed. So that only leaves one thing left we need to do, and that is to get ourselves the best donkey that we could possibly get. Now, most normal people, when they see a donkey in a Minecraft world, they just completely ignore it or they kill it to get the leather to make an enchanting table. And to be honest, I don't blame them. These guys can't jump and they are so freaking slow. But one thing you don't know is by extensive breeding, you can actually get the very best donkey in the game. I'm talking about a donkey that can literally jump 5.5 blocks and run 14 blocks per second. And for a series where we aren't going to be using elytras, having this form of transportation is going to be freaking amazing. Now, in order to breed yourself a super donkey, you need a bunch of golden carrots and some donkeys. I just realized I don't even have a saddle. Like, how the heck am I even going to ride a donkey when I find one? And apparently, according to the Minecraft wiki, you can actually craft one of these with some iron and some leather. Okay, maybe not, just kidding. Apparently you can only do that in 1.21.6 and I'm playing in 1.21.5. Luckily, saddles spawn in chests throughout the world, and the most common one they spawn on, I think, is desert temples. And out of this entire desert that we've explored, we didn't find a single desert temple. Dude, what the heck? What are the odds, man? So according to the wiki, the next best place to find a saddle is a savannah village, which has an 11% chance with every chest to have a saddle in it. 11% chance, guys. How lucky can we get? Saddle. Yes! Oh my gosh. The first one. The first one we opened, we got a saddle, guys. Now we just need to find a donkey. Is there, I guarantee you there's gonna be donkeys like somewhere over here. Oh my gosh. Yes. We finally found a donkey. You are going to be the start of something great. I'm not even going to name you, though. I'm probably going to kill you in a little bit. So with one donkey brought back to our base, we need to find and locate another donkey. And then we can start breeding the donkeys to make ourselves a freaking super donkey. Well, we got ourselves donkey number 2, guys. Just got to tame this guy and bring it back to base so we can start breeding these dudes. I'm so freaking excited for this. So you guys probably can't tell, but this donkey is a tiny bit faster than his parents. I'm pretty sure. Like, 90% positive. But to get an exact measurement on how fast they really are, I built this little speedometer thingy. And the way it works is you have a start line in which it counts items, sorts them into a Minecraft hopper. It stops it when you cross the finish line. You open the Minecraft hopper and you're left with a specific number of iron ingots. And this guy was at 64 and 6 compared to his parents, who ends up being a whopping 64 and 15 iron ingots. So the lower the number, the faster the donkey. Now, without getting too nerdy about this, there's videos on YouTube if you guys want to learn how to do this, but pretty much what happens is every single time you breed a donkey, the offspring has a chance to be slightly better than the average of the parents. So if you guys remember, the parents are 64 and 14. This little guy right here, after 2 hours of breeding, we were able to get him all the way down to 57. Not only that, but he can jump 2 blocks when the parents before him can only jump 1.5. Then from there, you take the new best donkey, breed it with the second best donkey, feed the new donkey a bunch of apples to grow it up, take him for a little test drive, and if they suck, you just have to remove them from the world. And this is what I did for the next 8 hours, but holy crap, guys, it was freaking worth it. We got the very best donkey you could possibly get in the entire game. I cannot believe we actually have the very best donkey in the game. This is wild. This just blows my mind. Look how high this guy freaking jumps, dude. Not only that, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other nearly perfect donkeys in Minecraft. Check this out. Watch this. What other donkey in Minecraft can climb someone's radio tower? I freaking love this guy. And a donkey this good deserves a name. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Churro the Burrow, the world's best donkey. Now, me and Churro got some insane plans for episode 2 of the Harder Hardcore series, so if you guys don't want to miss that, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Or the next video, whatever I do. I'm still doing challenge videos and stuff like that, so yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Stay tuned. Love you guys. Peace out.